It's midday. Good afternoon. Here is the world news at a glance on the Impact Business Radio, Ibr92.5FM. The headline. Obaseki urged Nigerian security and civil defense corps to avoid unhealthy interagency rivalry. 6 persons confirmed dead in auto crash on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. On the foreign scene, heat wave in India leaves millions struggling to cope. I am Amutajero. Now the news in details. Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has urged the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps to avoid unhealthy interagency rivalry and collaborate with local communities across the state to provide measures against threats and any form of criminality. Obaseki made the call when the new Edo NSCDC commandant Samuel Dan paid him a visit at the government house in Benin. He emphasized the need for synergy among all security agencies. The governor also emphasized that there must be mutual respect for the people on ground and other sister security agencies. 6 persons have been confirmed dead, with 1 other injured in another auto crash on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The crash at Kara's turning point came a few hours after a Toyota Hiace bus went up in flames, killing 4 persons and injuring 13 others in the Fidiwo area of Ogumaki on the expressway. The Federal Road Safety Corps spokesperson Florence Okbe said that 8 persons were involved in the latest accident, adding that it was caused by excessive speeding and loss of control, which led to the vehicle hitting the road median. Residents of Osun State who registered in first and second quarter continuous voter registration will begin to collect their card as from next week. This is as the State Resident Electoral Commission, REC, Abdul Ghani Uraji, stated this in Osogbo during a workshop on voter education implementation organized by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The REC said despite the fact that the forthcoming gubernatorial election in Osun State is by the corner, more than 300,000 voter cards are yet to be collected.
Is making effort to ensure that we follow the normal standard procedures and assuring the people that we would, as much as possible, ensure that we are not partisan, we are not going to take sides, and assure them that the elections we will be transparent. But we are also going to, during the voter education, seek for their support and cooperation to ensure that we put hands together.
The Commission has made and continues to make several inexhaustive efforts to enhance the electoral process. There are lots of innovation, such as expansion of voter access to polling units, recommencement of the continuous voter registration exercise, which for that of Osun State, I'm sure has been suspended because of the election that is forthcoming, and that includes the online pre-registration.
The opening remarks of the Resident Electoral Commissioner, he has actually made us to understand that while going out to conduct voter education program, we must be able to identify the uniqueness, the cultural affinity, the moral standing of the society we are going to conduct the exercise. Our moral values must be injected.
The Senate has passed a bill seeking to amend the Terrorism Act 2013 and to prohibit the payment of ransom to kidnappers in Nigeria. The passage of the bill follows the consideration of a report by the Committee on Judiciary, human rights and legal matters. The bill was laid by the committee's chairman, Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, before consideration. Bamidele, in his presentation, said the bill seeks to outlaw the payment of ransom to abductors, kidnappers, and terrorists for release of any person who has been wrongfully confined, imprisoned, and kidnapped. He assured that the amendment to the Terrorism Act will set standards and regulatory system intended to prevent terrorist groups from laundering money through the banking system and other financial networks.
A bill for an act to amend the Terrorism Prevention Act 2013 and for other matters connected thereto 2022 third reading taken, and the bill is passed. Well, congratulations to the Senate for passing this very, very important bill on terrorism, and it is our belief here in the Senate that this bill, by the time signed into an act by Mr. President, will enhance the efforts of this government in the fight against terrorism, kidnapping, and other associated and related vices.
On the foreign scene, millions of Indians are experiencing a brutal heat wave that is throwing lives and livelihood out of gear. Prime Minister Narendra Modi told newsmen that temperatures are rising rapidly in the country and rising much earlier than usual. The India Meteorological Department (IMD) had earlier this week forecast a gradual rise in maximum temperatures by 2 to 4 C over most parts of northwestern and central India. To end the news, another look at some of the major items. Obaseki urges Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps to avoid unhealthy interagency rivalry. 6 persons confirmed dead in auto crash on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. On the foreign scene, heat wave in India leaves millions struggling to cope. For comments, breaking news happening around your area, and suggestions, send your report to newsroom at Ibr92.5FM.com or call 0908-485-8385. Like us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/IBR925FM, or stream us live on www.ibr925fm.com. The news was produced and edited by Feromi Akinbote. I am Iyitayo Kufurola. Good afternoon and thanks for listening.
It's all about business.